In March 2012, Kenya hit global headlines following news of the discovery of oil by British exploration firm Tullow Oil. 3 years since that discovery was made at an exploratory oil well christened Ngamia 1, more wells have been drilled and new oil fields discovered. Tullow has found oil in at least 8 other oil wells since then.
In that span of time since 2012, we essentially drilled a well or improved drilling rates to 1 well a month to the previous history before Tullow and its partners come here of about 1 in a year.
Drilling and appraisals are ongoing processes here at the larger Lokicha Basin. Take for instance that Twiga D, it's one of the latest oil wells here. Contractor has just finished the drilling exercise, and what's happening now is that they are demobilizing the rig, in other words the drilling machines, ready for relocation to a separate site. Once established there, a new drilling exercise will begin. To date, at least 30 wells have been sunk and appraised. According to Tullow Oil's latest annual report, 2014 alone saw 10 successful explorations in South Lokicha Basin.
7 out of about 10 wells that we've drilled have turned out to be successful, which industry average for onshore operations such as ours tend to be in the range of 3 out of 10. So this is clearly performance that is way above industry, and the company and partners is the envy of many.
30,000 barrels of crude oil have already been extracted from the sunk oils, and all indications are that Kenya already surpassed the minimum threshold required for commercial oil production, with close to 1.3 billion barrels of oil now said to be available for production.
When is Kenya ready to go commercial as far as oil is concerned?
So to get to production, there are 2 key milestones. We need to put in what we'd call a field development plan. It's essentially a plan of how you're likely to exploit the resource given field characteristics and limitations. It's a plan that needs endorsement and approval by key stakeholders, key among them being the government, the national government and the county government.
The first draft of that production plan is expected by the end of this year for deliberation and approval by the end of 2016 or early 2017. Its approval will pave way for the construction of the infrastructure needed to pump out and store the oil before actual production of petroleum products commences any time after 2017. And as Kenya awaits its entry into the elite club of oil exporters, communities residing near the Lokicha oil field are anticipating better times ahead.
Hatukuwa na shule mbeleni, lakini wakati kampuni ilikuja tuliomba kuwa atujengee shule.
Education has assumed a new meaning here.
L-O-K-O-R-A.
Inasomekaje?
Deus Lohora.
With some, like Mary Akwom, already seeing that change unfold right before their eyes.
Alikuwa anaongelesha maneno ya Turkana peke yake, lakini wakati aliingia kwa shule amesema Kiswahili kama na siku ile hakuna aji. Hata English amesemanga moja tu akusalamia mtu.
Kama aje?
Mimi sijui basi, mimi sijui hata moja. Hii watoto peke yake ndio anajua.
Water is also available in plenty in an area that remains vastly arid. But even as life changes for the better here, the Turkana County government is anxious to work more closely with Tullow Oil to deliver the promise of improved welfare for the county's inhabitants, borne by the county's soon-to-be tapped oil wealth.
They're working with the national government. When they come to that local area, when people react, they go directly to the people. They succumb to the local people demands without involving the county government. So people have also taken advantage of that. They are setting a bad precedent themselves.
I think we encourage such criticism. We constructively dealt with. I think it can only help improve a sense of inclusion, which is absolutely important.
But there's still lots of groundwork to be done ahead of the commercial production of oil. That work includes the drafting and passage of laws that will guide the exploration of Kenya's oil resources going forward, all in the hope that Kenya will avoid the oil case that has afflicted many oil-producing countries in Africa. Patrick Igunza, Citizen TV in Turkana County.